Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing fine. So today's lesson is about least common multiple and greatest common factor. So least common multiple and greatest common factor. Least common multiple we can say LCM. LCM. What does mean LCM? It means least common multiple. For greatest common factor we can say GCF. Okay, it means greatest common factor. This lesson you study in grade 5. So in this year in the grade 6 we're gonna study how to find the LCM and GCF by using the prime factorization. What does mean prime factorization? In the previous video you can watch the video what does mean prime factorization if you don't know. Okay, so first, least common multiple. For example, if the question says, let's say, how to write the multiple of 4. If the question say multiple of 4, how to write the multiple of 4? So this one, it means multiply by 4, right? 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. Okay, it means these numbers is increased by what? By plusing 4. So plus 4 it's gonna be 8. Again plus 4 it's gonna be 12. Plus 4 it's gonna be 16, and so on. Okay, these is called the multiple. If the question says find LCM between 4 and 6, these two numbers, find LCM between 4 and 6. How to find the LCM? What does mean LCM? Least common multiple. Okay, you have to write the multiple of each number. 4, what are the multiple of 4? 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, and 28, and so on, right? Okay, the second number is 6, 12, 18, 24, and 30, and so on. Least common multiple. What number is the common number? I mean, is the common multiple between these two? What number is the same number? I mean, look at this one. 12 is the same. 24 is the same. But the question says least one. It means which one is the least one? 12 or 8. Which one is the smaller? 12. So LCM is 12. It means the least one. This one is called the LCM. Okay. GCF, greatest common factor. GCF. It means greatest common factor. How to find GCF between 12 and 18? Find GCF. Okay. How to find the GCF? Greatest common factor. This one is about the factor. What does mean factor? When you multiply two or more numbers, it's called the factor. Write all the factors of 12 and 18. This one is the normal way by using the factors. Okay. 1 times 12, 2 times 6, 3 times 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. What about 18? 1 times 18, 2 times 9. You have to memorize, I mean, you have to know the multiplication very well. Otherwise, if you miss one number, maybe you will get the wrong answer. You will not get the GCF, greatest common factor. 3 times 6. Okay? Now, 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. Greatest common factor. What number is the common? 2 is the common, 3 is the common, 6 is the common. So, but which one is the greatest one? Which one? Greatest common factor is 6. Okay, because 6 is the same and is the greatest one. This one is the normal way. Today's lesson is about how to find the GCF by using the prime factorization. We can use the GCF, by using the factors by what? If we have the small number like 12 and 18. But what if we have the numbers like, let's say, this example. Let's say, question 34. 34. 34. Let's solve question 34. Question 34. 34, the question says find the GCF of each set of the numbers 16, 24, 14. 16, 24, 14. GCF. Okay. So this one is the 3 number using what? We're going to use the prime factorization. 16, 24, 40. So choose any 2 factors of 16. 4 times 4. Right? 2 times 2. 4 still is not the prime. 2 times 2. What are the factors? 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. What about 24? 24 is, let's say 4 times 6 is 24. Or we can say 2 times 12 is the same. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. Now 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 is the prime factorization of 24. What about this one? We can say 8 times 5. We can say 4 times 10. 4 times 10, let's say. 2 times 2 and 2 times 5, right? 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. Okay. We studied this one, the prime factorization, in the previous lesson, okay? You can watch in the previous video. Now, how to find the GCF? By using this one, by using the 3 factors. Okay, look at this one. What number is the common between these 3 lists of the prime factors, the prime numbers? What number is the same? 2. How many times is repeated in here? 4 times. What about in here? 3 times. This one is 3 times. So we say that what number is the common between all the list of the prime factors, prime numbers? 2. How many times? 4 times. 3 times? 3 times. Okay. Choose the least repeated numbers. In here is 2 is repeated 3 times. 2 is repeated 3 times. This one is 4 times. Choose the least one. Which one? Is 3 times. So the GCF is 2 times 2 times 2. The answer is gonna be 8. So GCF is 8. Okay? Choose the least one. Another example, let's say question GCF between, let's say, 27 and, let's say, 30. These 2 numbers, 27 and 30. 27 and 30. How to find it? 27, 3 times 9 is 27. 3 is the prime, but 9 is not. So it's going to be 3 times 3. 3 times 3 times 3. 30, we can say 6 times 5, or we can say 3 times 10, the same. Then 2 times 5. Okay? So write 3 times 2 times 5. For the GCF, we need to find the GCF because the question says find GCF. Okay? So GCF is what? Look. What number is the common between these 2 one? 3. Okay? How many times? 3 times in here. What about this one? Only 1 time. So to define the GCF, to find the GCF, we say that what number is the common and the least repeated. This one is repeated 3 in this list. 1 times, this one is 3 times. Choose the least one, which is only 3. Okay. Another example, let's solve the difficult one, which is big number, let's say 21 and 306. Question 33, 21 and 306. Okay, these two numbers, find GCF. As I told you, if we have the big number, you have to use the prime factorization, because if you're going to write 306, the factors of 306, even I cannot write all the factors, okay, because it takes too much, it takes time. So that's why use the prime factorization, 306. Okay, now choose any two number, 3 times 7. Okay, now this one, 306, choose any two numbers, is the big. Okay, we cannot decide. So what do? You do the visibility rules. The last digit is even, so we can say 2. Okay, so now 306 divided by 2, 306 divided by 2, how many 2 in 3? 1. 1 times 2, 2, subtract 1. 10, how many 2 in 10? 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 0. There is one more digit, which is 6, is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 0, 0. Okay, 153. Okay, 2 is the prime number, but 153 is not. What do we do? Again, look at the last digits. Is it even? No, we cannot choose 2 in here. So for 3, what was the divisibility for 3? Plus the digit, 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 5 is 9. 9, can we divide by 3? Yes. So 3 times what number is 153? We don't know. So long division again. 153 divided by 3. How many 3 in 15? 5. 5 times 3, 15. Bring it down, it's gonna be 3. Right? So now divide 1. 1 times 3 is 3, 0, 0. So 51. Okay. 3 is the prime number, 2 is the prime number. Let's check. 1 is not even, so it's not divisible by 2. For 3 plus the digits is gonna be 6. Can we divide by 3? Yes. So again 3. 51 again. 51 and 3. How many 3 in 5? 1. 1 times 3 is 3, 2, 1. 17. So 17. 17 is very clear. 17 is the prime number. So what are the prime numbers in here? 3 times 7. What about this one? 2, 3, 3, 17. 2 times 3 times 3 times 17. Okay, now we say that GCF is the common number between these two. One is the same number in here is 1 time. This one is 2 times. To find the GCF, we say the least common repeated numbers between 1 and 2. Which one is the least one? 1. So that's why only 3. Okay. So let's say if we have, a number like this, for example, if we have these two lists, 2 times 2 times 2 times 5 times 5 times 3, okay, 2 times 2 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 3 times 3. Okay, if we have the list of these two one, this one is the end of the steps of the prime factorization. Let's say we found the prime factorization. Our prime factorization is these two lists. Okay, how can we find the GCF? Okay, look at what we say, that to find the GCF, what number is the common number? 2 times is repeated in here. This one is 3 times. So we say that the least one, I mean this one. So 2 times 2. There is another number which is the common between these two leaves, which is 5, 2 times, and here is 3 times. Okay, choose the least one between these two one is 2 times. So times 5 times 5, write down twice. There is another number which is, I'm going to repeat it, is the common 2 times, and this one is 1 times. Okay, choose the least one which is 1 times, so times 3. Multiply 2 times 2 is 4, right? 4 times 5 is 20. 20 multiplied by 5, it's gonna be 100. 100 multiplied by 3, it's gonna be 300. So GCF is 300. This one is the last step. Let's say we found the we found the prime factorization. This one is the to list. How to define the GCF? This one is the way that we did it to find the GCF. Okay, thanks.